I'm Kristoffer Rhoads, a neuropsychologist here at Harborview Memory and Brain Wellness Center, and your facilitator, co-participant in the winter series of mindfulness meditations offered in partnership with the Frye Art Museum. Looking forward to getting back to doing these in person, but also appreciate that perhaps these get to a wider audience for folks who aren't right in Seattle. And as we have moved through some different mindfulness techniques and exercises, as well as talked about the larger purpose of mindfulness as also creating a set of tools to evaluate our current situations and things that we might be able to do to influence those, I thought it would be nice to augment those with an exercise around mindful awareness of one's thoughts, which is a tall order, particularly as it comes to not judging those thoughts and doing a little bit of work to make sure that we're not fusing our thoughts with reality or action, and that kind of like the clothes that you wear, which are all around you, they're not necessarily part of you. Our thoughts are also not dictators or completely fused with reality. So for this, I will invite you to get comfortable and allow your eyes to close if that is comfortable for you. As we bring our attention into the present moment with a variety of aspects of the moment, or perhaps the moments that have led up to this that are competing for our attention, our energies, and our awareness, suspending those for a moment and focusing in on the here and now. Briefly noticing your posture, sitting upright, as well as noticing your breathing, doing your best to relax into a easy pattern of inhales and exhales. And you may already notice the activity of the mind, which is occurring moment to moment. Thoughts, judgments, appraisals, some of which are intentional, some of which may feel like noise or chatter. And as you begin to notice your thoughts, all of your internal experience, could be naming sensations or emotions, curiosity, irritability, whatever it may be. Taking the position of just observing these without any judgment as to whether your thoughts are important, unimportant, good or bad, productive, waste of time. Just noticing the stream of thoughts, one after another. You may imagine each thought as part of a river by the side of which you sit, somewhat separated, just watching as it flows past. They flow slowly. It may be turbulent, right or wrong. You may variably get pulled into the river by a certain thought or theme. And if that happens, just noticing that, perhaps imagining yourself climbing back out onto the bank. Alternatively, you may imagine that you're lying in a field, and your thoughts are like clouds that are passing by overhead. They may be slowly floating by, flying by with great speed, whatever it may be. Just notice. You may also notice certain thoughts repeat themselves, there may be themes. Just making note of that before returning to that position of watching them pass. You may also be aware of the fact that just because a thought occurs doesn't make it true or actionable. It can exist just as a thought, which also passes. Over time, you may notice that your thoughts also lead to certain feelings or emotions, perhaps physical sensations, as these are all connected. And just noticing that, no need to change it or struggle against it. Just noticing. Doing your best to treat each thought with a sense of gentle curiosity, not evaluating it as positive or negative, perhaps interesting or curious, and just noticing that as more thinking. returning your attention to your breathing, awareness to the body, perhaps the feeling of your feet on the floor, your weight supported by the chair, wherever you may make contact. Allow your eyes to open. And perhaps with a greater sense of being calm or centered, if present, completely fine if not. Perhaps more aware of your thoughts and internal dialogue. Perhaps not. Perfectly okay if not. But taking good care. And my appreciation of getting to offer this to you. Thanks.